day, my ownership babes. Welcome back to this session. I'm absolutely excited, as always, to be here to share with you some information I know can help you. And today's topic, just diving right into it, because I will tell you, I do not have a lot of time. I actually had a early breakfast brunch. It was so beautiful. And then now just getting ready to actually go out to an early dinner as well. So just enjoying my day, and I will tell you that's what debt freedom does for you. When you are totally debt free, it just gives you those type of options. Most times, most times I enjoy preparing my meals because I love making sure I know the right things are, actually I'm putting the right things in, rather, in my body. However, I do enjoy going out sometimes, and I enjoy supporting local businesses, and that's what I'm doing today. So really quickly, as I was getting dressed, I just said I really want to share with you a couple tips, especially if this is just for those people that are on that journey to becoming mortgage free, or those people that maybe you are thinking about going on that journey. Maybe you've been researching it, you've been looking into it, and you're ready to get started and you want it to be simplified. And I will tell you, number one, first and foremost, if you are watching this video, then you have done the first step. You have made a decision. We are always one decision away from changing our life in a massive way. So you've already made the decision. Now it's time to see it through. And the first thing that you have to do once you've made that decision, the next thing rather, is you have to set up your amortization table. Now you have a couple options here. You can set it up yourself. That's what I did, but I do have a background in accounting, so it was fairly easy for me to get an Excel spreadsheet, go into my Excel and set up an amortization table and see basically, how much, I owed on my home, how much I would be paying in interest if I decided to pay on this home for 30 years. Now, or if you can't do it yourself, and there's a lot of resources. I believe I even have a video that's out there. It's a little choppy, but it's a video that shows you how to create an amortization table. And I know there's probably in the YouTube University videos as well, but you can also call your lender, the people you're getting a loan from, and say, hey, send me an amortization table. And they know exactly what that is. They know. And if they don't know, or if you get someone fairly new, you let them know this is something that shows me my total payoff and the interest that I will pay on this loan. That is eye-opening. Once you have that amortization table, it will force you to take action, because you will look at it and you'll say, wow, if I pay on this for 30 years, I'm going to pay so much in interest, nearly double the cost of this home. Not only that, if you fall on hard times, let's say you fall on hard times in the midst of paying off your home, and let's say they have to repossess your home, well, I'll tell you, they're going to take your home and all of your equity. And this is why you have to get serious, really zone in and get focused on paying it off, because losing your home or paying a lot of interest is not an option. So that amortization table will help you to create a sense of urgency. You have to get urgent about paying it off. So this amortization table, like I said, if you do it on your own, it'll probably take about 10 minutes or so. If you make a phone call to your lender, it'll probably take only a couple minutes, well, including wait time. Take that, and now it's time to strategize. So this is the third step. The third step is to go to your budget. Now, I'm assuming if you're here and that you do have a budget, you adhere to a functioning budget. And when I say functioning budget, I mean a budget that you are using from month to month, a budget that shows all your income that's coming in. It is showing your expenses, and you are looking at that budget and you are making adjustments, and hopefully that budget is guiding you towards getting out of debt and saving money. So you look at your budget and you try to see, how can you work in extra payments? How can you work in extra payments towards this mortgage? Now, I will tell you, Some of you may look at it and you may find out that you need to make more money. That's okay. Go make more money, because there's plenty of ways, there's plenty of options right now to make income. You have to find the right path that's for you. So try that. Some of you, you already have the income, you just were allocating it in the wrong places. Maybe you were spending too much in a certain area. So all you need to do is make an adjustment. Maybe stop shopping as much, maybe stop eating out as much. Take that additional money and apply it towards the principal of the home. So once you see your budget and you figured out how to get this extra income, I'm hoping you already have it, but if you don't, that's okay. There's always options to go make more money. Take that extra money that now your budget has told you you can allocate towards paying off your mortgage, and insert that in your amortization table. And this is going to be the most amazing thing when you see that by paying a little bit extra every month, a little bit extra every few months, a little bit extra each year, how that principal, how that balance goes down fairly quickly. How now it changes from 13 to 15 years, how it changes from 15 years to maybe 7 years. You're going to see that in that amortization table. Last point. Once you've done that, so I'm just going to recap. Make a decision, number one, and I know you've already made that decision. Number two, create an amortization table or have your lender create it for you. Number three, now compare this to your budget. Go look at your budget. Decide, you let your budget decide how much you can allocate towards paying off this mortgage, and then insert that amount into your amortization table. Once it's in your amortization table, guess what? Now you have a clear plan. You have a path towards mortgage freedom. And once that is done, you can now do what? So now you've done all of these things. Now it's time to get what? It's time to be consistent. It's time to develop those type of habits where you do not give up. You are plugging at it. You are paying the extra. Anytime there's a bonus, you can pay extra on top of that. You are knocking it down. You are getting closer towards owning that home. And I will tell you, everything is going to stop you. The world is going to try to stop you and say you are missing out. You need to go out, hang out more, spend more. You need to purchase this or purchase that. Stay focused on the goal. And here's the end result. The end result is mortgage freedom. This is why I'm here. Once you are mortgage free, guess what? It really changes your life. See, I became debt-free before the mortgage, way before. But when you are now mortgage-free, totally debt-free, life just changes. You know, I know most times people are looking at the celebrities and people are like, I want to be a celebrity. I want the spotlight on me. And let me tell you, I don't want that type of spotlight on me. Guys, celebrities, think about it. They have so much, but then they don't have, they have, anytime they walk off that stage, think about it. The light is on them, the spotlight. Anytime they try to go on vacation, enjoy themselves, they gotta hide. And most times they can't hide because paparazzi is everywhere. But you can be a superstar and not have any of that light on you. You could be mortgage free, debt free, enjoy your vacations in peace, go to work in peace, quit your job if you want to. See, becoming mortgage free just brings you freedom. It brings you peace of mind. It brings you more money, because here we go as I close it out. Once the home is paid off, now you could take, so if you're putting the extra $1,500, and that's what I was doing, an extra $1,500 towards your mortgage faithfully over a period of time. Now, once it's paid off, you could take that extra money you were putting plus the money you were putting towards the mortgage. Let's say total that gives you about $25, $26, $27, $3,000 extra a month. Now take that and you can now invest in whatever your heart desires. Or you can decide not to invest and just sit it in the bank. I'm not advising this at all. You know, talk to your financial coach, but you could just have it sitting there and allowing it to grow. $3,000 a month for 12 months is $36,000 a year. You take that, you do that for 5 years. Think about it. That's about what, 50, 180, 80,000 in 5 years. And guess what? You haven't even added compound interest to that. So in 5 years, just because you made a decision to click on this video, just because you made a decision to start searching for information on how to pay your home off, in 5 years, imagine your life changing. Imagine your life in 5 years changing. Now you're sitting on minimum 180,000, a paid off home, and you're enjoying life. See, that's what it's about. So thank you. I have to get dressed. I have to get out of here. But thank you for tuning in. I will see you in the next session. Hasta luego, Ownership Babes.